Ladies and gentlemen, Hideous Thoughts here, coming at you with another Black Desert Online video for console. In today's video, we're going over last night's patch notes. We're going to be taking a look at what's new in the game, all of the new events, and the Pel Shop update at the end of the video. Make sure you guys stick around if you want to check all that stuff out. We got so much good stuff in the game. We've got quality of life updates that are going to make the game better. That's why they're called quality of life, I think. We've got Sage nerf, we've got Nova nerf, we've got so much stuff, and you're going to want to check it out. Make sure you guys are sub to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the bell button so you get notified when future videos go live so you don't miss out on more videos like these. Head on over. We recorded this video live on Twitch as well, so you're going to want to go head over there. It's twitch.tv/hideousthoughts. You can come follow us over there, and you're going to be able to see us do these patch note reviews live on stream, so you can have a chat with us live on stream, and we can discuss a lot of these things as they're happening. So guys, I'll see you over there. Let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, so here we are, microphones on, no more mistakes. Let's do this again without being completely silent. Mirror Evolution! First thing on the list we've got to talk about is the end of sale refund notice. Basically guys, for anyone who's purchased the Mirror Evolution from the Pel Shop, you're going to get refunded for those. Altar of Blood has been closed down because they're reworking it, they're fixing it, renewing it, doing some changes. So Altar of Blood is not available, which means that you can't use the Mirror Evolution. Now they did sell them in packs of, well, you can buy them individually or buy packs of 11, and they sold for 50 pels individually or 500 pels if you bought them in the pack of 11. If you have 11, for example, they're actually going to refund them by the price of the each. So if you've got 11, you're going to actually get back 550 pels, so you're going to get a 50 pel bonus there. But just so you guys know, you're going to get refunded. That automatically get taken out of your inventories or storages, and you're going to get some pels back for those. Okay, moving on to the next thing. Well, we've got a minor patch here guys. Basically there was an issue with people not being able to get into the final stage of Atoraxxion. So if you are here, or if you're one of those people who were having that issue, they should be fixed now, should be patched. You guys should be able to get in there with no issues at all. Let's get into the patch notes. Basically what we got first up, we've got AMD FSR has been added to the game. Now guys, they lied to us. They lied. They said on the stream AMD FSR might not be available for console. Oh, it's gonna take some time for us to, figure out how to put it in console. We don't even know if it's gonna be available for console. And here we are, the sneaky sneaks putting it in the patch notes. AMD FSR has been added to the game. For those of you who don't know what AMD FSR is, basically in a nutshell, it's a technology created by AMD which essentially improves performance of the game. It's available for certain games. It improves the overall kind of performance. It gives you increased frame rates, better resolution, that sort of thing. So it's basically just like generally just better quality gameplay. That's in a nutshell. Now I will admit the performance of this game on console as of late has been pretty dismal. So to see something like this added to the game, it gives me hope that this is going to be the first of some, what I expect to be some good performance changes to come in the game. So we're not there yet. I don't think this is going to solve the issues, but it's a start and it's a good change, and it's a good thing, especially for console. Okay, moving on now, we've got content changes. So basically the improved UI has been added. The improved enhancement UI has been added to the game. Now essentially what this is, it's a way that we can change the way that we're making stacks in the game, the way that we're going to be doing our enhancing. But before you would need to use something like Reblath, and you would be tapping away until you make your stacks. Now what you can do, as long as you've got stones in your inventory, you can actually just select on the specific stone that you want, and you can exchange those for a stack. Now it did say when this was released on Global Labs, these numbers here were actually meant to be the average of how many stones it would take to get a stack. So for example, 33 stones was the average stones you would use to get a 20 fail stack. It says right here, however, that since they also serve to alleviate some of the inconvenience of stacking enhancement chance, we've adjusted the required number of black stones to be a bit higher. However, I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure that it was like 33 stones was like the amount of stones required to hit that stack. Basically, you would be tapping away up until 20, or sometimes you would get to 18 or 19, and on 20 you would bang, succeed, time, got to do it again, start again at 0, make your way back up to 20. So essentially, if you were to work it out and you would go, you know, if you, let's say you made 10 of these 20 stacks, over time, the average amount of stones that it would take you to make that with all of the succeeds, and you'd have to start again, around 30 stones is pretty much the average stones that it would take you to make that 20 stack. Now, I can actually show you this in the game. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I'm just going to move this over here. And if I come to the enhancement window, I can actually show you right now. So we've got the increase enhancement chance, right? So we've got, let's say we've got stones in our inventory. Basically what we would do is we would click on weapon or armor, click on that, we can click on the stones that we want, we can click on the stack that we want, we can exchange that straight away, so we don't have to go through the whole reblath process. We can do the same thing if we've got Advice of Valks. If we already have fail stacks saved in our inventory, we can click on Advice of Valks and we can choose the actual advice that we want to automatically be applied to our enhancement UI. If you've got items that you want to devour, for example, I don't want to devour any, but I'm just going to click on this for example. You can see I've got an item there. It's going to say try Logia Cook's Clothes. I can devour that right now for a 40 stack. I'm definitely not going to do that because that would be very sad for me. What you can do as well is you can click on this one right here, which is it says store enhancement. So it would do, it would take you to this UI window where you can extract stacks. So if you've got the secret book from the blacksmith, you can come in here and you can click on the book and it will take you straight away to that UI that allows you to extract that stack and save it for later. And of course we can also now hide the Nada's band. So that's another quality of life thing, I guess. You know, if you don't want the Nada's band there, you can hide that, or you can select the stack that you want and then you can hide it. It's really just, you know, a little bit of quality of life there. The main thing as well is being able to extract the stones for stacks. If you guys wanted to use Valkyrie, you just click on the Valkyrie and you've got the option there for the normal ones or the event ones as well. So there you go. All right, so that's it for the enhancement UI. Coming back into the patch notes. So scrolling down here is Altar of Blood. We already know that's out of the game right now. That's they're preparing that for an upcoming renewal. So all of the quests associated with Altar of Blood is going to be out as well. You're not going to be able to do any of those. They've added in pet groups, guys. Pet groups has been added to the game. Again, I can show you this one. This is a really cool one. You guys are definitely going to want to see this. So we'll come back here and we're going to go into hide that one. Now what we can do is if we come into our pet window like this, we now have the option to add pet groups. So I've already gone ahead and added a few pet groups. Let's say I wanted to come over here to 5 and we can select a pet, for example, right? I'm going to add this pet here to the pet specific pet group. Then I can come and I can say set as group 5, and then I want to add this one here to the pet window to a specific group, set as group 5. If I was to then press in the right thumbstick, it's then going to bring out all of the pets associated with that group. So if I was to come across into 4 and then I press in the right thumbstick again, it's going to bring out all those pets that I've got here, and these are going to be all of my fishing pets, for example. Group 3, I've already got this one set. These are going to be all of my gathering pets. Group 2 is going to be all of my like my cooking and processing, and group 1 would be my combat pets for combat XP and all that sort of stuff, right? So you guys can now set this up to 5 groups depending on what activities you do in the game. Really cool quality of life thing, something I've been asking for a long time. I'm really glad that they've added it into the game. Now with the Valmakia entrance as well, they've changed the entrance window. So what you're going to do is when you put in your key, you're going to get this menu option right here. So basically at the moment we've only got Valmakia, so you would select Valmakia and you would press enter. once the different dungeons come out, you're going to be able to select whichever different dungeon you want, and then you're going to press enter, and that's going to allow you to go to different dungeons. At the moment, only the Valkyrie is available, but I really like this. It's, you know, just gives it a different feel, a different look, and I quite like it, and it's going to make things a little bit simpler as well. So quest and knowledge changes, guys, we've got here with the Atoraxxion dungeon, basically. They've changed one of the quests so that you can do it individually. It's one of the puzzles in the game. So they've changed the main quest, Atoraxxion Co-op Recovered Val, so you can now solve the thread in Atoraxxion Valkyrie by yourself. Interact with the exchange located in Valha's Heart to consume 10 energy for some supplies while proceeding with this quest. These supplies will let you solve the thread all by yourself, and you're also going to need 4 of the supplies to do it. And they've also deleted the co-op from the quest name so people don't get confused. In regards to the quest the whole quest thing where we can craft ourselves a pen accessory, they've added some different locations into the game where we can complete the different quests for the Burning Moonlight Blackstone Powder. So they've added in Tashira Ruins, they've added in Sherikar Necropolis, and they've added in Blood Wolves. So you can do different quests in there. So if you guys are grinding for the Infinite Potion piece, for example, then you can do these at the same time, and you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. They've also added in Urikos at Atoraxxion, so if you want to kill that boss there, and you can complete this quest. Or let's say that you guys are grinding Sikreya or Star's End or Trees, you guys can just select this quest, kill 3,000 monsters. You can go ahead and you don't have to give up your favorite grind spot just because you need to go and do this quest, guys. So there you go, really good quality of life for those people who are chasing this pen accessory. Now moving on, a lot of this stuff right here is pretty much just quality of life stuff, nothing really too crazy. Changing camera angles, changing NPCs to be a little bit more fluid, changing descriptions and titles and stuff like that. This one here added 10 shabby shovels to the reward for completing the quest, tracking Zabadi, so that's going to be good. And they've also made Zabadi sell shabby shovels as well, so that for anyone who's doing the most toxic quest line in the whole game, Valencia 2, you guys are going to have a little bit of an easier time with that whole digging in the desert rubbish quest. There you go. Alright, they've added in this knowledge here with Ruben in Calpheon. Basically, if you go see Ruben in Calpheon, you can hand over a bunch of silver and he's going to give you 3 lots of knowledge. Make sure you guys go and do that. Easiest knowledge you'll ever get in the game. What else have we got here? Nothing really too crazy. Moving on. UI changes, guys. They've changed the skill menu to be a little bit more interactive. Now I'm going to show you this one, guys. I really think this is a cool one, right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring this one down. Let's come down here into we're going to character, and we're going to go to skill. Now if we come up the top here, we got skill filter. What you can actually do is you can come and you can select specific filters, and this is going to highlight these skills. You can see the bright yellow border around the outside, and you can choose different ones. So we've got invincible, we've got super armor, for example, we've got stiffness, we've got grapple, we've got down smash, all these ones, right? And basically what you can do is you can come through and you can see all of the skills that have these kind of effects, buffs and debuffs, that sort of stuff, right? One thing that I think they really do need in this is they need to have HP regen, MP regen, and they need to have maybe something like accuracy or evasion buffs. I think that would be good. But yeah, overall, guys, I think this is a good change. This is going to help people creating their skill rotations. If people need to create new skill rotations, I think this is going to be a really great thing, and just make things so much easier to create those rotations for PvP or PvE, different skill rotations. It's going to really help there. All right, so that's a really good quality of life with that one there. I do think they need to add those extra things though, just to make it that little bit better. Coming down here, what have we got next? We've got the skill guide. Yep. All right, now RBF, just in case you guys who do RBF, Red Battlefield, and you were never able to tell who the enemy is, now you can. All you got to do, guys, is look up in the top corner of your screen. Your team's going to be white, the enemy team's going to be red. There you go. That's it. your entire problems have been solved. Make sure that you look at your actual screen as well, though, otherwise you're probably going to die. You're welcome. Moving on. Change the campsite function window to remain open if attacked when the hide UI when attacked option has been deactivated in the settings. Added new options in the settings to allow you to turn on and off friend guild member login notifications. So basically what's going to happen, right, is if you come down into your settings and you come to settings, come to general and others, here we go. We've got hide UI when attacked. You guys can now turn this on or off if you get attacked. There you go. And the other one was somewhere in the notifications, I think. Friend login alerts, so you can get alerts when your friends log in. You can also get alerts when your guild members log in. So it's these two right here. So they've been added, so you can now disable them, and you're like, I don't care when bloody Mark logs into the game, I don't want to see. Turn it off. There you go. Enjoy. Alright guys, coming back, continuing on. Item changes in the game, guys. Reduce the weight of the following potions recovery items by 50%. HP, we knew about this because this was in the letter that we got last week. So HP potions, MP, WP, SP potions, grain juices, and herbal juices have had their weight reduced by 50%. There is a dev note here. I'm going to read it. It says a previous update on the Black Desert Global Lab included the weight reduction of potions. The same update has now been applied to console servers, and although opinions were divided on this topic, we decided to reduce it by only 50% as it could greatly depreciate the value of treasure items. However, as we mentioned in the Global Lab update, we are still deciding on which direction to go for the development of the lesser versions of Ornate Spirit Essence and Odor Spirit Essence. Please keep in mind that there might be future adjustments depending on the results of this update, but if there is a lesser version of Ornate Spirit Essence, its own unique value will be secured. However, Odor Spirit Essence is not actually used in combat frequently, and you can still enjoy powerful effects with the lesser version. That's why we are currently having thoughtful discussions as we make our improvements, and would be keen to hear the wonderful ideas that our adventurers have as we are trying to tackle this problem from all directions. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Do you think that having a weight reduction on potions is going to devalue the infinite potions? Personally, I don't think it will, because at the end of the day, you're still going to have to be going and spending silver to buy all of these potions, and that silver is going to add up over time. Right? With the infinite potions, you've got one potion that sits in your inventory, doesn't weigh a whole lot, and you just use it over and over and over and over and over again until you just forever. That's it. One time. I don't think it's going to devalue them because of that silver cost. The lesser versions, we'll see what happens, but let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. Change the effect of the last item to be applied when using normal draft, perfume, elixir, and immortal draft, perfume, and elixir. Basically what they've done, guys, with the perfumes and elixirs is they've reduced the cooldown from 20 minutes to 10 seconds. Okay, now the reason for that is it says right here, it says some elixirs such as perfume of courage and elixir of the deep sea have an appropriate cooldown of 20 minutes as their effects are powerful. However, this meant you had to wait for the long cooldown to end even after the death of your character. Our adventurers have requested that we reduce the cooldown for this reason, so we've reduced this cooldown to 10 seconds. Apparently they think people are going to die a lot, so they've made it 10 seconds. 20 minutes to 10 seconds. Along with regular elixirs. However, we'll keep an eye on what effects this may have on class balance. I agree, that's definitely going to have an impact on certain classes. Not only were there requests to reduce the cooldown of elixirs, but there are also a lot of requests to reduce the cooldown for food items. Unfortunately, this is not as simple as elixirs, as eating food gives health XP. However, we are currently trying to find ways to make improvements and hope to show them first on the Black Desert Global Lab soon. I don't really agree with food buffs. I know that like when you die, the food buffs don't go away, they just stay there, whereas elixirs, they disappear. Let me know if what you guys think about that, whether you think food buffs should be reduced as well. Personally, I don't think they should. I understand why people are saying they want to be reduced because you guys are rotating different food buffs and having the long cooldown time makes it hard to rotate meals. But I don't really think I think it's good how it is, but I understand the whole Elixir situation. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, what do we got? We got Node War changes and Conquest War changes. Change the maximum amount of Flame Towers and Elephant Nurseries you can install on Tier 4 Node Wars. Before, the Flame Tower was 3, now it's 2. Elephant Nursery was 2, now it's 1. There we go. Alright. Increase damage by 10% when your horse inflicts hits on a wooden fence or a wooden fence gate with its mount skills. Increase damage by 10% when your guild inflicts hits on a wooden fence or wooden fence gate with basic skills. Added the Flimsy Barricade and Flimsy Wooden Fence items to Node Conquest Wars. Now, Flimsy Barricades and the Flimsy Wooden Fences require around 5 seconds to install and about 20 seconds to complete construction. As they are put up quicker, the Flimsy Barricades and the Flimsy Wooden Fences are around 50% less durable than existing barricades. The Clumsy Barricades cannot be improved, and the Flimsy Fences cannot be repaired. So just be aware of that, guys. And that's the barricades, and that's the fences right there. Character changes. Reduce the cooldown of the change skill preset function in the Secret Book of Old Moon from 60 minutes to 10 minutes. Tamer, guys. Tamer got a big change. Basically, before, when Tamer would like move to the side, the camera would move with it in a really awkward position or awkward way. So they've changed that now so that there is no camera movement when you move to the side. You guys, this is going to be a big change for Tamers. I think you guys are going to be very happy about this, and it's going to really, I think it's going to change a lot for the way that Tamers use their skills and things like that. Nova, guys. Adjustments were made to parts of Nova's performance. Previously, you could move freely even with a relatively low level of stamina. Thanks to the stamina recovery effect of Sweeping Ring and using certain skills, movements consumed no stamina, especially in Awakening state. This would only serve to make you strong while in Excel mode for PvP. This served the purpose of providing an enhanced utility by alleviating the restrictions for using many skills as an improvement to your character being strong in PvP only in Excel mode in the initial stages of Awakening. However, additional updates including improvements made on skill combos for many skills made it more powerful than we initially aimed for, even when you were not in Excel mode. Thinking that it was necessary to make a small adjustment, the consumable resource for Twisted Orbit was changed from SP to Stamina, so that it can be used more carefully. Additionally, one of the major Awakening skills in PvP settings, Star's Ring, already performs powerfully on its own in a majority of battles. However, the skill combo with other skills such as On Guard seemed too excessive with the amount of recovery for Star's Breath through Fused Gravity. Thus, the amount of recovery for Star's Breath through Fused Gravity was adjusted to 5%. So before, guys, Twisted Orbit was using 30 SP when you use the skill. Now it's going to use 50 stamina upon using skill and 100 stamina when you use the skill on cooldown. So this is going to be a big change. This is a big nerf for Nova, because now essentially Nova doesn't have unlimited stamina. It's really going to change things up, and we'll see. I don't think Novas are too happy about that. Sage, guys, Sage got a nerf as well. There were adjustments made to the performance of Awakened Sages in addition to Awakened Novas. First of all, using Bolt would make your character invincible and disappear from sight, then proceed to attack right away with another skill to overcome your enemy. These features were relatively too powerful. Accordingly, adjustments were made so that your character will no longer disappear when using Bolt, and change the invincible effect to a super armor effect. Additionally, the critical hit rate 100% effect was deemed too advantageous in a multiverse multi-battle, so the effect was removed. It was completely removed because you can still maintain quite a high level through remaining buffs and skill add-ons. So Sage has been nerfed. No more critical hit rate plus 100%, and no more invincible. You guys have got a super armor, so you can't vanish from the screen and reappear behind people. Pearl Shop updates, nothing really too crazy, just changing for Shy, and we've got just some other things here. You guys can pause the screen and have a look at that if you want to. Alright, moving on into the events, guys. Here we go. We've got the Source of Lightning event, guys. Basically what you're going to do is you're just going to defeat some monsters during this event period right here, and you're going to get this item called Source of Lightning. You're going to, once you get that, it's going to automatically be applied, and you're going to see this message on the screen. It's going to say, a mysterious energy pervades the air. A lightning effect is going to surround you for like 6 or 7 seconds. When that happens, you're going to get a buff. You're going to get extra AP damage against monsters plus 20. It's going to last 5 minutes. Now, if you get it again, it's going to automatically be applied, and then your buff is going to be filled back up to 5 minutes time. Okay, so there you go. The next one we've got here is for new adventurers, guys, for new players who have played the game for 30 days or less. What you're going to do is you're going to get this item here from the challenge rewards called Black Spirit Secret Mission Reward from the A Gift for New Adventurers challenge in the challenge reward menu. Basically what you're going to do, you're going to use that secret mission reward. It's going to give you a quest where you've got to join a guild, and once you join a guild, you're going to get these rewards here: Find Accessory Box 2 and the Try Red Sand Crystal Ring. This ring, you normally have to go up to the end of Valencia 1 quest line to get it, or it's like in the middle in Valencia 1 quest line. You get your first Red Sand Crystal Ring. Very, very good quest accessory for new players. Definitely worth getting. Red guild seals for new adventurers. Here we go, guys. All you got to do is, once you've completed this quest here, you're going to be able to do the next one, and you've got to log in every day. You're going to get the red guild seals through your challenge rewards. Once you've got 15 of those, you're going to be able to come here to Duncan, and you're going to be able to exchange them for the rare boss gearbox. And what that's going to do is you're going to be able to select one of these ones. You're going to be able to get either a Dandelion Awakening weapon, a Zaka main weapon, or any kind of one of these boss armors. Very good. For the people who've been playing this game a long time, we already know this is going to crash the market, but new players, take advantage of this free boss gear, free endgame gear. Okay, next up, guys, we've got the Moonlight Blessing event. Basically, all you got to do is log into the game every day and be on for a certain amount of time. You be on the game for 1 hour, you're going to get a hard shard. 2 hours, you're going to get sharp shards. 3 hours, you're going to get a Moonlight Fragment. On the weekends, you play for 4 hours, you're going to get another Moonlight Fragment, and 5 hours, you're going to get a Blessed Message Scroll. What you do with these Moonlight Fragments is you combine them together with memory fragments, and this is basically it's going to give you back more memory fragments than what you had before. So this is a really good item to get. I highly recommend you guys, take advantage of this, because memory fragments are quite a valuable resource in the game. And the last thing that we have to get through, guys, is just the Pearl Shop updates. And with the Pearl Shop, guys, here we go. This is the last thing. Triple Premium Pack, 30% off 7,140 pearls. The Glorious Shootad Full Pack, 30% off 5,880 pearls. We've got the Glorious Shootad Full Pack, 30% off 5,880 pearls. That's one's for Sage. For Shy, we've got the same thing, 5,530 pearls. Glorious Shootad Premium Set 1, 20% off 2,720 pearls. Now that's for that range of classes. You've got the same thing for this range of classes, and another one for these classes right here. We've got Shy Glorious Classic Set for the Shootad is 20% off 2,320 pearls. The Double Vixen Pack is 25% off 4,350 pearls. And this September Enhancement Pack, 23% off 1,000 pearls. Master Enhancers Pack, 30% off 4,816 pearls. And on sale, guys, we've got the Balanos ship parts. So you can get this skin here for your ship. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to say it's 20% off 3,920 pearls. And for the Tamer, Vixen Classic Set, 2,900 pearls, and the same for Kuno as well. There you go. Alright, guys, so that's the end of it. Let me know what you guys think about all of these changes in the game. Lots of good quality of life changes with the pet groups. We've got the enhancement UI changes. Now, one thing as well that I will show you guys is I didn't recall seeing it in the patch notes, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you just one more UI change that we didn't get to see, and that is the skill guide. Now, when they added in the skill guide, the whole purpose of it was to basically help new players learn like what skills you guys want to use, right? So if I come out in here into a where it's not a safe zone, come into my edit UI, and we've got the skill guide, and it helps if I turn it on. Okay, so that's the skill guide right there. So you can see when I do specific skills, it's going to like light up that skills, right? So that's going to light up the skills, and it's really good for new players to kind of learn like what skills they're using. The problem was that you can see right above it where it says like 12.4. or if I do this skill, for example, like it does, like, see, it says cheer up and hop, you know, that one. So basically, guys, what it's going to do, we don't want, like, the players who don't need the skill UI, the skill guide, we didn't want them linked together. So they've gone ahead and they've actually changed that now. So now you can separate it, guys. You can turn the skill guide off. The skill log, right, is this one right here, and that one there, you can just pretty much put that wherever you want. Save. And now when you're doing your skills and stuff, it's just going to show your skills on the game. You don't have to worry about the skill guide. The skill guide is gone. So that's a big quality of life change. I mean, like, I know they broke it when they put the skill guide in there. It was perfect the way it was before, but it's good now that you can separate the two, so you can have the skill guide if you want, or you can have the skill log just so you can see what skills you're using, but you don't necessarily need the skill guide up there. So that's just a little quality of life change there, guys. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button so you get notified when future videos go live. Appreciate all of you guys, and if you want to see me live streaming on Twitch, make sure you head over, and I will catch you guys there. Have an amazing day. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.